Jose Mourinho's brutal assessment of Anthony Martial with Man United future up in the air. Manchester United striker Anthony Martial is a man in the spotlight. Ralf Rangnick claimed on Saturday that he'd refused to travel with the squad for the 2-2 draw with Aston Villa amid the player's desire to leave. The former Monaco star has, however, since hit back. Martial wants to leave United, having struggled for regular action following the Hollywood homecoming of Cristiano Ronaldo back in the summer transfer window. Sevilla, Newcastle, Barcelona, and Lyon have all been linked with the France international, who has never delivered on his earlier potential. On Saturday, Martial was thrust into the spotlight when Rangnick alleged the 26-year-old had refused to play. The German had said the United star didn't want to be in the squad after the club named only 8 substitutes for their draw with Villa, including 2 goalkeepers. Martial has, however, since hit back on social media by saying, "I will never refuse to play a match for Man United. Think you know sport? Test your sporting knowledge with our tricky quiz. I've been here for 7 years, and I never disrespected, and I never will disrespect the club and the fans." Martial has never been good enough for United when compared to the great strikers of years gone by. His 17 goals in the 2015-2016 season and 23 strikes in the 2019-2020 campaign aside, he's often struggled to be consistent. And with the United star's future very much up in the air amid his problem with Rangnick, it's worth reflecting on what Jose Mourinho thought. Mourinho replaced Louis van Gaal in 2016 and inherited Martial, who had been a shining light under the Dutchman. Don't miss 4 Man United players. West Ham could accept in Rice swap deal. Abramovich backs punishment for Chelsea striker Lukaku. 6 players Liverpool could axe this year, yet it became clear almost immediately the pair wouldn't get on, especially when Zlatan Ibrahimovic was given the Frenchman's number 9 jersey. The Times would later say that Mourinho wanted to sell Martial for 2 brutal reasons. The first was because he felt the former Monaco star was mentally weak, therefore unable to cope with the pressure of playing at the highest level. And the second was because Mourinho thought Martial was a sulker who would often go missing in matches when his team really needed him. Now, years on, it'll be fascinating to see how the situation plays out. Martial, on his day, can be world-class. But there have been far too few of them throughout his spell at Old Trafford, especially with the club going from bad to worse. Mourinho wanted him gone before, but Joel Glazer intervened, insisting the 26-year-old should stay because he was the club's own version of Brazil icon Pelé. Glazer's decision has backfired, though, and Rangnick has now inherited another problem at the club. Martial missed United's 2-2 draw with Aston Villa in what was an entertaining affair in the Midlands. Bruno Fernandes's double appeared to put them on course to claim all 3 points, boosting their hopes of qualifying for the Champions League in the process. Yet goals from Jacob Ramsey and Felipe Coutinho pegged the visitors back. Andy Cole spoke out on Martial's situation after the game and admitted the club needed to get to the bottom of the matter and move on. As we all know, there are always 2 sides to a story, one is saying one thing, one is saying another, he said. No doubt we will get to the bottom of it, sooner rather than later. There's been a lot of problems this season with Manchester United behind the scenes and on